Ignoring the warning signs of emotional distress during a crisis can lead to devastating consequences. Have you ever felt that gnawing dread when everything around you is falling apart? It's not just uncomfortable, it's a critical moment. Overlooking these emotional signals can be more dangerous than the crisis itself. Many rush to survive, fixated on the immediate threat, but this tunnel vision can blind you to essential cues within yourself and in those around you. Imagine a high-stakes meeting where tensions are palpable, voices are raised, and decisions are made in haste. You may feel compelled to take charge, but neglecting the emotional dynamics could lead to significant mistakes. The subtle science, tension in the air, the unspoken words, the anxious gestures are all warning signs that demand your attention. One misstep in this charged environment can trigger a domino effect, spiraling the situation out of control. Reflect on a past crisis. Did you recognize how your emotions shaped your decisions? Did you notice how fear impacted your team's morale? These moments are crucial, yet many remain blissfully unaware. Consider a leader charging into a crisis, fixated and determined. But what happens when they suppress their fears? They risk disconnecting from their team, leading to isolation and confusion, which can escalate the crisis even further. The stark reality is this: your emotions can be your greatest allies or your worst enemies. Ignoring them invites chaos. However, by understanding and managing these emotions, you can transform a potential disaster into an opportunity for growth. Instead of bulldozing ahead, what if you pause to breathe and truly connect with those around you? Acknowledging emotions can dramatically shift the energy in the room, yet so few are willing to take that critical step. As we wrap up, think back to your last crisis. Was it just about resolving the issue, or was there an emotional undercurrent that needed your attention? The key takeaway is clear: don't overlook the emotional landscape. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving amid chaos. Reflect on this today. How can you sharpen your emotional intelligence in the face of uncertainty? Your next response could mean the difference between chaos and clarity. Imagine being in a situation where every second counts, yet your mind feels stuck in quicksand. Did you know that your emotional state can impact the outcome of an emergency? The hidden risks of ignoring emotional intelligence in crises might surprise you. You might think, I can handle a crisis. But it's not just about your physical response. Your emotions play a crucial role in shaping your actions. Many people overlook this aspect, focusing on the obvious, like calling for help or finding an exit. But what if your own mind is working against you? Picture this: you're in a crowded subway when suddenly the lights go out. Panic spreads like wildfire. Your heart races and your instincts kick in. However, managing that fear could be the key to making a safe escape rather than facing a disastrous outcome. You might say, just push through. But in those intense moments, the body's fight-or-flight response can cloud your judgment. Ignoring those stress signals can lead to poor decisions. That's the real danger lurking beneath the surface. Now, imagine freezing instead of taking action. This is a common reaction. You feel trapped and paralyzed by the chaos around you. You are not alone. Many people experience similar feelings in emergencies. But what if you recognized those emotions as your body's way of signaling danger? Let's dig deeper. Picture a firefighter rushing into a burning building. As they navigate through the flames, they are also grappling with their own anxiety. Recognizing their stress signals could mean the difference between saving a life and being overwhelmed by chaos. Yet, many people fail to acknowledge this vital element, thinking that showing fear is a weakness. The irony is that ignoring emotional intelligence can lead to critical mistakes. Now, envision a moment where you successfully manage that fear. You take a deep breath, What if that simple act could save you and others during a crisis? The key is awareness tuning into your body's signals. Instead of brushing off that tightness in your chest, recognize it as a cue to assess your situation. As we conclude this section, remember emotional intelligence is just a soft skill, it's a life-saving one. The next time you face a crisis, keep in mind that your emotions can guide you. So, what will you do next time? Will you ignore those signals, or will you embrace them as your hidden allies in navigating chaos? The choice is yours. What if I told you that during a crisis, you might be missing the one thing that could help you the most? That's right, your emotional intelligence. Many people overlook it, but it's crucial for navigating chaos. Imagine this: you're at work, tensions are high, and a critical project has just derailed. Panic sets in and voices rise. What do? You might expect your instincts to kick in, but what if they don't? Ignoring your emotional intelligence in these moments can lead to serious issues. Instead of calming things down, you might actually make them worse, a mistake many don't see coming. Have you ever been in a heated meeting where the pressure was palpable? Perhaps you tried to speak up. You sensed the frustration in the room, yet something held you back from responding as you wished. That's your emotional intelligence slipping away. Now let's consider a more intense scenario: natural disaster. People are scared and chaos reigns. The leaders who succeed aren't just those with a plan, they're the ones who can read the emotions in the room. They feel the fear and uncertainty and connect with others on an emotional level, offering reassurance. So, what happens if you ignore those emotional cues? You might freeze up, leading to impulsive decisions that spiral out of control. This hidden risk often catches you off guard. Emotional triggers are incredibly powerful. They can either spark a fire or extinguish it. Think back to the last time a friend came to you with a problem. Did you focus on their feelings, or did you rush to solutions? Addressing their emotions strengthens relationships, while jumping to solutions can leave people feeling unheard. This is just about everyday interactions in crisis situations. It can mean the difference between life and death. Imagine being part of a rescue operation. If your team is on edge, your emotional connection becomes vital. Misreading emotions can lead to serious miscommunications. But here's the good news: emotional intelligence is just something you either have or don't. It's a skill you can develop even under stress. The moment you start recognizing your emotions, you take the first step toward harnessing their power. Recognizing your own feelings and those of others changes everything. When you tap into this emotional awareness, you create an environment. Tension decreases, collaboration rises, and people begin to trust you. They feel safe, and that's when the real magic happens. So, what's stopping you from developing this essential skill? The risks of ignoring emotional intelligence in crises often hide in plain sight, lurking in your decision-making and ready to catch you off guard. As we wrap up, reflect on your own experiences. How often have you felt overwhelmed and